Go ahead and get us a couple more chains, Talons. I don't know that. Those are the 10-footers, yeah.
What do y'all think on this?
Right now, we're just going to try to get it broke loose.
Okay.
And if we can get it broke loose, we can stick some timbers underneath one end of it.
Maybe do a choker on one end.
Maybe do a choker on one end and just kind of get it rolled.
This grave
yes, sir.
actually starts, it's about 20 inches.
Okay, about where this cut is? About where that cut is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, about, I'll say 20, maybe about 18 inches. Somewhere right in here.
Okay.
Actually starts that grave.
All right.
And it goes that way. So we don't have anything on this side.
Okay.
But if we can get it to break loose and like I said, throw
right.
some timbers underneath
yep.
it, maybe
let's see if we can get the daggum thing broke loose first.
Yeah. We need to dig down and maybe hit a corner.
Well, no, what I was going to ask is if maybe you could knock some edges in it down low
yep.
for our chain to bite into.
Bite into?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You know what he's saying? Yeah. Just like a chunk out of it.
Just cut a chunk out of it on each corner so the chain has a place to grab hold of without slipping.
Dig a corner out of there too.
It's either that or dig the corners out, you know.
Yeah. We don't want to do that. A jackhammer's not big.
Well, sometimes you use what you got, you know. Well, that's what they want, yes. Whether we can get that accomplished, I don't know. What we're going to do first is we're going to take these chains and try to lift the one end up, break it loose, and get some heavy blocks under it to where we've got something to work with. And then maybe we can work our chains this way to where we can lift. You know what I mean?
Is there somebody in there?
No. There's somebody here.
Okay.
There's somebody here. About where the edge of that hole is. Okay? But we got to try to stay away from that. That block, oh man, that block's heavy. That's all I'm going to say. That block's heavy. All right, is that a, this a 15?
No, we only had one 15. I didn't know that.
Should have two.
It says quantity one.
No, there's two slots because they're so long. There's a 15 in individual slots.
Okay.
There is another 15 in there.
I don't know what this one is.
Okay. Yeah. We're going to need the other 15 before we're done, I believe. Okay. Lock those together. We're just going to make a big loop with this one. Yeah, that's a heavy. Now you have to hook it into a link. There you go.
God bless.
Yeah.
Let me get under that board.
That's a 5/8 grade 100 chain. Both of them. They're heavy. They're designed for overhead lifting.
Your guess is as good as mine. You know more about how this stuff's going to move than I do.
Working load limit on each one's 22,600 pounds.
Oh, shit.
Well, that's why you got to have them so big. Yeah. I'm gonna run both winch lines to it, and we're just gonna see if it'll break loose first. And the working load limit is based on a 5-to-1 safety, so literally it's 100. Basically, each chain's supposed to be able to safely lift up to 100,000 pounds, but you don't want to push them that far. I don't have any tension on it yet. I do need to get some angle on it though, because of the weight. Alan. That is the bottom? Okay. Alright, get my load screen up. Everybody stand clear in case something comes loose. Hopefully the block. She's moving. Right now, it's only showing about 11,000, but I'm rolling, so it's not doing a direct pick. There we go. Well, no, right now, what we need to do is get some blocks under it so we can work our chain down this way and get another chain under it. We need 2 chains on it. We need 1 on each end, so that we can lift. And that's going to be a difficult task because of the dirt that's in here. Now what we might be able to do is get our blocks in there. If we can get it on that end enough, we can work this chain under it rather than having to try to pick another one. Or, let me go up a little bit more. Don't want to let that slip off though. You can almost get another chain under it. Yep. If we had more dug out, we could. Alright. I got both cables on it right now because we didn't know what we were dealing with. Let me set it down, and I'm going to use 1 cable on it, and then I'm going to lift it back up, and we'll see if we can get another chain underneath it down here.
That feels pretty solid.
Yeah, Talon, let's get our fishing poles, those big long ones, get our fishing poles out.
I've never in my life. That's bigger than some septic tanks.
It's solid too, man.
Is it?
Oh, it's solid. Yes, sir.
Once we get this out of here,
Yes, sir.
do you know of anybody that can move this?
I can put it on the deck of my rollback and move it. We didn't know. We brought some timbers and stuff down, but where in the world are you going to go with it?
Is it pretty? I'm gonna ride back here with him.
I want to get that one right in the center. These things are so damn heavy. Yeah, we'll go that one here. Yeah. There's a lot involved to this that people just... We do a lot of training around the shop, you know, just if we have time. Yeah. Boy, that's almost too long, Talon. Now that we got her broke loose, let's shorten this up some.
What you got there, 15?
Well, we can just bring our hooks down. There you go. Got it. We're good. Damn, that thing's heavy. Okay. Let's get our stiffer holes. I've got some the fifth wheel pullers right inside the same box. Like this. Yes, sir. I've got a YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. All right, hand me one down, Talon, please.
Going on it?
Yes, sir. You betcha. As long as you guys are okay with it, it will. Want that one hooked into this one before I pull it through? Unhook it there. There you go. Tie that hook into one of these so that when I pull it, yeah. I'd like for it to be down as far this way as we can, but well, if we can get a bite on it at all. Here, Talon.
Yeah.
Go ahead and hook me in here. All right, let's get our pullers out. I didn't need those after all.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
All right.
back there that we can back into. Problem is, are we going to be able to dump it off that rollback? Is it going to come off there?
Nope. No, it's not. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It ain't gonna come off easy. Well, I'm gonna have to get out over it now so we can. Now it's going to want to pivot the way it is. The only other option is to do it on one hook. I wish that other chain was down here further.
What's your weight on it?
Right now it's 17.
17? Yeah. I'd have never dreamed.
Boy, that thing's heavy. Talon, me and you are going to have to be in the danger zone. We're going to have to, it's going to twist when it comes out, and we don't want it to go uncontrolled. Okay? It's going to want to go this way. It'll rotate this way. Yeah. It's going to rotate clockwise. So I'm going to boom it up. Yeah, not right there. Thank you. I'm going to rotate it against that other side so we don't hit the headstone that we just pulled out. Really like to get a different grab with those chains. Just watch yourself. Don't get any part of you underneath it, Talon. And if it decides to go, let that son of a gun go. It's all right. That's all right. I got her. All right, just let her rotate nice and easy. Let it level out. No, that kind of weight ain't gonna matter. Not a bit. Alright, I got it. Now we're gonna run into the tree though, going back that way. Has anybody got a problem?
He don't see nothing.
He don't see nothing. Go ahead. He don't give a shit.
Watch your head over there.
Sir? Yeah, get out from underneath there, please. I'm just going to walk it in closer to me. trucks are bouncing a little on me. A lot of weight out there, guys. A lot of weight out there.
What's the weight?
17. That's really more than my rollback wants to hold too. Well, you put it right behind the deck, or right behind the, yeah, right behind the winch. It ain't going nowhere. Do what? Yeah, yeah. I just wanted to get it in closer so I might be able to sneak under that tree limb.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
You go ahead, buddy. I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job.
I know you don't want to fall on the grave. I understand. I don't either.
They started to think that his backhoe over there would move that, but I think he changed his mind.
I'm sorry, I don't think the backhoe's going to handle it. Yeah, I know, it's why I'm trying to get down. I had to bring the boom in to be able to lift up enough and be flat. I needed the angle up when I was further out to handle the weight. But if I'm going to go flat with it, I have to have the boom closer in. Ain't the prettiest rigging in the world, but it worked. Now we still got the question of what in the world are we going to do with this chunk? It's going to take some of the limbs with it, I'm afraid. There's just no other option.
At least we got below the static limb there.
Yeah.
I'd be a nervous wreck doing something like this. You ever get nervous?
Oh yeah. I'd be lying if I said I don't get nervous doing this sometimes. I don't think there's an operator out there that doesn't. You always run into jobs that something just doesn't feel right, you know. I was concerned about this one coming down. You know what? We've had so long to think about it. Is the problem. My concern was this heavy truck inside a cemetery and having to put
if we'd have been anywhere else, we wouldn't have been able to.
Yeah.
I mean, it just wouldn't have been a. But when she first called me, I said, "Are we close to a road anywhere?" She said, "I'm right on the road." I said, "Well,
that we can do.
That we can do."
Yeah. Now, what are we going to do with this thing? Somebody needs to make a decision.
Hey, Dad. Here.
It won't be easy. Now, I can move with it, behind this, but I can't maneuver inside of here. Now, do you have any?
I wouldn't expect. Number one, I wouldn't expect it to be that thick.
Yeah, I understand.
That's why we run
I understand.
into a little issue.
Do you have any pipe? Round pipe? Because if you had sections of round pipe,
What about, we ain't got them big ass wooden rollers?
we could set.
Go look in the toolbox, see if there's some metal pipes.
What we can do is we can set it down flat on the bed and
Lee, you know
strap
where you
it.
get some metal pipes at?
Put some metal pipe underneath it, and then whenever we tilt the bed, it'll roll off on the pipe.
I got some.
Do you?
We'll need.
Take it in. 2-inch pipe will do it, won't it?
Yes, sir. Ought to be fine, as long as it's a thick wall.
Okay. Mine's just regular. Yeah.
But if we can get it to roll off the back of that floor, we can get the majority of it on the ground. You
Right.
should be able to pull out from underneath.
And where are you wanting it to go?
It's back here in the corner.
Okay.
You may put Talon in the truck and run back here and see what he thinks.
Yes, sir. Please.
Be automatic, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Automatic help y'all out.
Hey, Ron,
Yes, sir.
this lady right here, Mary Ann, her uncle poured this.
Really?
He
They
supervised.
supervised it or whatever.
You know, he did the stroll bossing like we're doing today.
Well, they did a fine job, I got to tell you.
Then the other man, it was his granddaddy that stole it.
They definitely did a fine job.
What's your name, Ron?
Yes, sir. Ron. Ron Pratt, P-R-A-T-T.
Alrighty.
I'm going to set some blocks down under it. I'm going to have to set it down because if we're going to set it on the rollback, I've got to extend my outriggers on this other side, and I'm going to have to shore up underneath.
Do you do a lot of this kind of thing around the cemeteries in this part of the country?
Not in cemeteries, ma'am. No, this is my first one.
It is.
You're doing great, Ron.
It's down here.
To work with.
You may not have another one that's quite this.
This may be a once-in-a-lifetime job. You never know, but that's what's interesting, you know.
He got a video of it,
That-
do you, buddy?
Yes, sir. That's what's interesting. You never know what you're going to run into. Help me rotate this around a little bit, Talon. I just want to get the links out from underneath the bottom of it, and then we can also reposition it further down this way so we got a better pick on it. All right, hooks are clear of the bottom.
Yes.
Hey, she wants to get a picture of that thing.
Okay.
Everybody in the picture so you can tell how you stack up the pipe.
Alright, well, let's do it real quick before Lee gets here.
Let's get on our picture.
Yeah, get up here and let's get our picture made. Y'all want in the picture? Y'all more than welcome.
All right, that's up to her.
Come on with it.
I'll stand in the sun.
Up in that rock that we said they do. Some of y'all
You
been
covered
there
too
behind.
much there.
There we go.
Here, I'll get down like this and go together.
We'll just turn sideways. There we go. You want me on top of it? I'll just get on top of it. All right. Okay. Yes, sir. I'd appreciate that. We're the king of the block. Yes, sir. I would say so. I would say so. Yes, sir. I like that chain hookup a whole lot better. We're more level, yes sir. A lot better.
They just went right down here, didn't
Is this your first experience moving in a cemetery?
they? Is this y'all's first stone move?
Yes sir.
Is it?
I've done a lot of stuff, but this is a first.
You've done great.
You have.
I'll bet
Thank you.
the left
He
one
had to
is
cut it
fine.
into the pipe.
Okay.
How many pieces does he have? Because we'll need, I mean, you'll need more than just 2 to set it on. I mean, it'd be nice if we could have 5 or 6. That way we can
Yeah.
lay them in front of it as it's rolling off the bed.
More the merrier.
The more the better. Yeah, the more the better. That's for darn sure.
I wasn't expecting that, so it's kind of throwing a hair and
That's
stuff,
all right.
you know.
That's all right.
But you never really know what to expect
Nope.
till you get down the ground, I guess.
That's well, just like with us, you know, I thought of all the different possibilities and tried to come up with everything I could in my head, but until you get here and see it, you really don't know.
So you had no clue I was going to set that on ice over there?
No, sir, I did not. Had no idea, and that's amazing. That's a wonderful idea. Absolutely wonderful idea.
I don't know. So
What I had thought was maybe you'd put shims under it, wood shims, and then you'd knock the shims out after we get the straps out. But
You brought the ice.
yeah, I didn't know about the ice. That's a neat trick.
He's bringing 8 pieces.
Just that'd be good. Just like any other trade, you know, you've always got tricks of the trade.
It could have been an idea to, when we laid our concrete, to actually cut grooves in that concrete, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
You know, to where you could have just pulled your...
yeah.
I got to thinking, I was like, oh, this... I've seen trucks drive across ice, I know it can be done.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So that was your idea to do the ice? That's a good idea. Really good idea.